I'm joined here today by the one, the only. It is, of course, the man built like the Eiffel Tower, Cheick Kongo, set to fight out, of course, Bellator France against Tim Johnson in the big rematch. Thank you so much for joining me, man. How are you?
Really good, thank you. I'm good, So I slept very well and taking care of some errands around. So that's good.
Of course, we're glad to hear it. Where are you currently in the world? Are you still in California or have you left for France yet?
No, still in California right now.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. When do you leave for France? I assume that's got to be very soon, right?
Yeah, it should be probably tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good. Where are you flying from? What's your flight look like? I assume you can't just go California straight to Paris.
No, we had like a connection flight, but I won't be able to tell you because I didn't know
Ah, yeah,
the
okay.
flight schedule. So I'm in charge with my management. So yeah.
There we go. Sounds good. Have you done all the COVID testing and everything before leaving?
Yes, we did.
How did that go? I know the nose one can be a little bit painful. How did it go for you?
No, it goes well, but the thing is, the way, we have different type of testing, and the one they used to do when they put the swab deep close to the brain is really dangerous, you know.
Yeah.
And people doesn't know that, but it is. So they have to find. So it's not like they already have some different way to test, but even for the one you used to get tested, but it just affected, the system, the immune system. So, when they will understand that fact, they will change and they will say, oh, it's really bad. But it seems like everybody want to be fancy to do that, try to be tough anyway. So I avoid that way. So
Of course,
yeah,
that makes a lot of sense. I took that test for the nose one. It's extremely painful. It was a big surprise how painful it was actually.
yeah, yeah.
And so let's talk about this fight a little bit. Obviously, you're taking on Tim Johnson in a rematch. First things first, when Bellator, your manager, whoever came to you and told you you'd be fighting, of course, in Paris, what was your reaction?
It was good. It was good. It was like finally. So it was a good direction. No, nothing like I was craving for because I get paid to pay anywhere I have to go. So and that's the work. So for sure, it's always pleasant. Is really the feeling it will be, and is more emotional when I would fight over there. But instead that, my reaction was just like great. It wasn't like probably like the big gift ever you give to someone. Probably because I'm a grown man, but yes, it was a good moment, but nothing like to make me jump to the sky.
Okay, so it sounds like at first they were saying that you were going to be the main event. Now it sounds like you're the co-main event. Well, what's going on with that exactly? Can you tell us where exactly you are on the card?
I don't know exactly who's gonna be on the card. I know we have like MVP, but if MVP is on the card, it's gonna be the common event, and I'm the main event.
Okay, because it sounds like Tim Johnson was saying that you guys were going to be the co-main. So it sounds a little bit confusing with the communication with Bellator.
Probably. That's so funny because you're not the first one to tell me to ask him for.
Yeah.
So, but from my understanding, I'm the main event. So, yeah.
All right, that makes sense. It sounds like you guys are going to have a little bit of fans there. Does that add anything to you having the fans there, or does it not matter at this point?
No, the thing is, usually people used to. I mean, it was like quite painful for my people, for my supporters, as well to follow me and be able to assist to one of my fight. But at the time now, it's allowed the sport is allowed in France, and also it was and from the situation with the pandemic, it's quite crazy because everybody wanted to go, but everything we used to be restricted to 1,000 people for the crowd. So,
And
but
so,
yeah, but it's still a good for the sport is it's a good news, you know. It's a good news, but yeah, but some guys will be frustrated because they won't be able to assist to the first event.
Of course, that makes a lot of sense. When you found out you were going to be in Paris, did you have tons of messages and calls from your family? I mean, I assume a lot of people wanted tickets. Like every time people fight, like I guess in their hometown and stuff, a lot of family starts to call them and stuff.
No, yeah, no. I used to get like as much as phone call from my people, and they ask for requests where they can get the tickets, if I was able to provide some tickets. So,
Yeah.
but everybody, the good thing is, they are smart enough to understand the situations. And they were like, yeah, you know what, we probably know everybody gonna jump on you, try to get the tickets, but we're gonna buy the ticket, and we bought the ticket. So yeah. And
Of course, and so you're set to take on Tim Johnson. Were you a little bit disappointed that you didn't get that rematch with Ryan Bader, considering it was a little bit of a controversial finish that was about back in September 2019?
so for sure, I'm yeah, I'm quite disappointing about the situation, but not from now because technically when you get knocked out at TKO, you have to respect the time break to recover and be able to fight, on next events. So, and my concern was just like, yeah, I need to perform. So, and at the time they find out, the request with the Team Johnson, and you know putting the big guys against me again. So I was just like, ay, 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 ay. Big deal again. So that's fine. Let's do it again. Yeah.
And so we saw your eye after the Ryan Bader fight. It was in rough shape, and it looked like it looked bad for a few weeks afterwards. What exactly happened with your eye? How was the healing process for you?
But the healing process was the same like everyone. When you get fucking poked in the eyes, uh, you know, it was quite difficult. And also, I mean, it used to affect the visions. Anyway, so that's some ability I lost, and I won't get that until the surgery. So, but that's good. So my eyes is still, is still able to be used and watch everything, as I used to do. So, and for sure I'm frustrated and pissed off because they knew the kind of result like this is not about a punch. It wasn't a punch. It didn't come from punches. And he used to miss, and that's why he used to be frustrated and just poke me. So, and for the guys like this, as he's a champ, he's supposed to say he's a champ, and he can do that kind of mistake because it wasn't a mistake. He did that on purpose. You know, he tried twice. On the second times, it was just like almost get caught, but you know. So after that, yeah, he changed the direction to my nose. But anyway.
So what happened after the fight? Because it looked like you guys exchanged some stuff on Instagram. Of course, your good buddy Quentin Rampage Jackson was saying some stuff back and forth too. I mean, it sounds like there was a lot of arguing, back and forth from both teams.
No, yeah, for sure. The thing is, the problem is not about arguing. When somebody, try to protect his due and have the support of whatever want to protect them, they will claim like, oh, we didn't do anything, and just try to do the fair way, but he wasn't. And as I said again, the result he did to me, to my eyes, wasn't from punches. He didn't punch me on the face. He tried, he missed, and for sure his frustration was at the level to grab my eyes and just put this fucking thumb in my eyes. So and after that, he just tried to claim, oh no, I'm clear and fair. But if you follow the rules of MMA, and they say technically, and that's straight, if the fighter used to poke, in any orifice of his opponent, is disqualified. I understand sometimes, some guys can make some mistakes, like John Jones, the last fight with Stipe against DC. That was a mistake, but the way he did, it wasn't a mistake. It was on purpose. When my eyes came out, it wasn't from the punch. and I said it again. And we have normally because we used to dissect some the fight and it seems we get the clear view on that. So I will post that, previously. I'm not previously, but soon. I mean, but he was on purpose. So he can claim whatever he wants. He knows, And and when the team shit on something, what they want to do is always claim, "Oh, we are clean. We don't use anything." Just like the other fighters, everybody used to use a fucking juice, and we know they use juice, and at the end, when they get cooked, oh, we didn't know what. You used to do that for few years, fighting that way. When everything was on your favor, you never said anything, and now today, oh, I'm innocent. Fuck you. Just try to be clear. That's it. It's not about arguing and stuff. Those guys used to know when they shit, and the thing is, even when they use some, the ability to fight is change. When they stop that, they change. And you can see that on the result. From the beginning, you can see some fighters being like, oh, he was a prime for sure, but the prime of the juice. So they performed in a best way. They were like untouchable, crazy because they didn't have any tool for body. They used to go straight. And at the end, when they used to start to stop using that, everything changed. Oh, they're getting slow. Oh, it's okay. He get old for sure. I'm old too, but I'm fighting a little bit the same way like I used to do before. Yeah. Anyway,
Well, it's true. I mean, you do have good longevity. I mean, you're heading into your 40s. I mean, you're obviously in great shape, still winning these fights on an impressive streak. What's kind of the secret out there? Is it in your training? Is it avoiding injuries? I know some guys stop sparring. What's kind of your secret to, fighting so long and staying at such a high level?
no, I'm still doing the same thing that like I used to do before. For sure, I'm spending less time, like I used to do as well in the gym. Probably I'm avoiding like 2, 3 hours less than before. So it gives me the ability to rest from now. But and also I had some the great secret also is using the medical device to keep me in shape, in shape and injuries free. So that's what it is, nothing else, you know.
All right, there we go. Let's talk about your fight against Tim Johnson a little bit. Obviously, the first time you guys fought, right? Great result for you. You got the knockout out there. Were you surprised that you'd have to fight him a second time?
I won't be surprised. Things happen. If you'd have to take a look on some record or statistic, you know, for some guys, that's the way it is. He used to win. It seems like it should be an interesting fight against me, and I think he did like the last 2, 3 fights he won. So and he wanted to get back. So yeah. So nothing to say, and we have to. I could have somebody else, but that's the one they pick. And at the end, just like okay, I want to fight against better. So if I have to wait and face him, good. Let's do this.
So, do you think with a victory in this fight that gets you back to Ryan Bader and finally get that rematch?
I think it's not like about if I think to win. No matter what, I win. I'm gonna fight against better. Or if he don't want to fight because he's just shitting himself to not be able to defend what he owns since the last 3 years, like he did for the belt of light heavyweight. Just like I don't want to fight, because hey, you have to fight every 6 months. If you're not able to do it, fuck off. That's it. You know, it's not about you don't have privilege, and fucking and God knows he got some fucking privilege. So and it's over. It's over. We are tired of it. So
For sure, that makes a lot of sense. Listen, one last question. We're going to let you go. Obviously, you see yourself winning this fight against Johnson, but how do you see yourself getting your hand raised?
honestly, I have no idea. I wish it would be a knockout. The thing is, I want to talk like everybody just to make the fighting exciting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna knock him out. Yes, just piece of shit. Oh yes, no. the guys is, every guys, not especially him, but every guy in the division for sure deserve respect. Most of the guys are used to probably talking shit just to make just to promote the fight and entertain. But I think as long as we having some beef with each other, but the skier stuck by itself for himself. You know what I mean? So for sure, my desire is gonna be to have a clean win. So knock him out. Something clear, as I used to do, and great. Great, memorable for people, and that's it. Because for sure, knockout is a knockout, but it's the way to knock out your people. And for sure, I don't want to be in that position to come back like I did in the last 10 years or 8 years against Pat Berry.
Yeah.
But I want to get something memorable, especially in my country, something memorable. Yes. Yeah, I will go crazy for sure. We have to wrestle. We're gonna wrestle, and also that's what he played, to take me down, throw me punches, yeah, get them out, and kill me that way. So, and I don't wanna let him do it, because I'm Cheick Kongo, and I'm in my country, so I'm fighting. We're gonna fight in my country. So, and for this first event, no way. Yeah.
All right, well, there we go. Thank you so much for the time, Cheick. I really appreciate it. Safe travels to France, and we'll look forward to watching this fight. It's going to be a great one.
No, thank you for your time. So you take care, and be careful with the COVID.